Hello, Gemini. My hair's a mess. Never mind that. I hope you had great holidays if you celebrate them. I hope you have a fantastic new year. I've never really been one for time. I know that sounds weird, but like every day's the same. Why the f do we do years, months, days? I don't care. Because it revolves around a sun? I don't get it. Anyways, enough about me ranting about stupid shit that nobody cares about. Alright. Well, let us begin at Gemini. My dad's a Gemini. I'm a Virgo. Objectively the coolest sign in the charts. Because, I'm a Virgo. And I'm like the coolest person ever. So that means it's the coolest, right? Anyways, we go on. Starting off the new year, how are we heading into it? What sort of mindset? What sort of energy? Okay, so we feel stuck, powerless. Kind of like, it's like you have all the answers that everyone is looking for, and nobody's listening, and it's frustrating. It's kind of pissing you off because, like, if you would just shut up and listen to me for like half a second, you'd understand. Like, I can fix all of your problems for you, or at least help you understand how to fix your problems, but you're not. So here you are. That do be frustrating. All right. Okay, so it's just kind of that our approach is narrow. I'm not discounting the idea that you have all the answers. You probably do. Trust me, I've been in those shoes. Like, knowing how to help someone, it's just not really knowing how to help them help themselves, Anyways, it's sort of, you're kind of approaching it from the point of view of, I am me and this is how I would solve things in your situation because I've been in your situation. Damn, I can't speak situation before, and I've had this issue before, and I've solved this issue before. So you do have the experience and you have the knowledge. It's just you're trying to give someone let me rephrase that. This person is a completely different person from you. And they can't work with the same code, the same MO, the same. They operate completely differently from you, from the way you do. So, yes, you know how to help them, and you know what they need to help themselves. It's a completely different approach. Try like putting yourself like really in their shoes if helping them is something that you are passionate about, something that you genuinely want to do. If you want to help this person or these people, look at it from an outside perspective. Alright, what's going on up in that walnut? I haven't seen that card yet in this deck. New deck. I got it on Christmas. I don't really care about holidays. My family does, though. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's probably another thing that sounds stupid. Alright, anyways. Okay. Learning new things every day. So we're kind of, wow, deja vu. We're kind of, how do you say this? Actually, so what is plaguing you, what is preventing you from helping these people, is something that you are, from the looks of it, aware of, and you are addressing it. It kind of seems like you're going outside of yourself, going towards other people, asking for advice from people who may be dealing with something that these other people are dealing with, or more specifically, because it seems like you're someone who's dealt with this before, it seems like you're going to people who are also dealing with it, but more closely resemble the people that you're trying to help in general. Trying to gain outside perspectives to understand, like, hey, this is what you need to do to like address, to deal with this problem that you're having. So I swear, it feels like every time I do a reading for Gemini, it just kind of seems like Gemini just know what they're doing. That's been the case for the past few months, at least. All right, in your recent past. Okay. So it looks like you've decided to take a bit more of like a, how do I say this? It's not so much an interest or like a passion. It, screw it. It's like you're more involved in your affairs, more serious about them. If there's sort of like a disconnect between you and any family members, any friends, any coworkers, relative, whatever the case, you seem more proactive in this, in strengthening the bond between you and these people. So, Family Guy or Girl, TV show reference. All right. In the near future, first half of the month, hiccups, man. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what happens here, but there's some kind of a conundrum that you end up facing, and rather than letting this stop you or delay you or hinder you, it's sort of, it's not so much that you yourself are the one dealing with this problem. It feels like this is a problem outside of yourself, which would make sense because it seems like you're trying to help everybody, or at least get more in touch. Anyways, it seems like possibly someone or some people around you end up having an issue, possibly amongst themselves, and you kind of come in as like the knight in shining armor, in more of a, like a pen is mightier than the sword sense, sort of guiding people along, trying to help them. Not even just trying, you are successfully helping them overcome their problems with one another. And towards the second half of the month, possibly a complete turnaround. I never realized that about that card. I'm sorry, but that's a hideous hairstyle. Don't care. I'm saying it. If you have the sides of your head shaved, including the back of your head shaved, but you left the top on, it's fucking ugly. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. That's a hideous ass hairstyle. All right, second half of the month. Okay. So it looks like you're kind of trying to lighten your load. I think possibly you've been taking more on your plate than. It's sort of like your eyes were bigger than your stomach, but more particularly pertaining to like matters of the heart. So it does generally look like you've been trying to help everybody deal with all of their problems. Towards the later half of this month, it kind of looks like you're letting go of some of that burden, or at the very least, acknowledging that some of this burden is here and trying to do things that help you ease some of that burden. Moving on, but before we move on, I just want to point out, oh, that's not a hairstyle. Her head is split open, and there's water flowing out. That makes more sense. Regardless, if that's your hairstyle, that's an ugly hairstyle. Just saying. Not sorry. Alright. Why the hell is that card different? I'll never get it. Alright. So, looks like a lot of the reason that you're doing all of these things is generally because it sort of seems like every area of your life is full. Personal matters are full. Uh, Business matters, romantic matters, all of them. If financially, even every area of your life is packed. It's crowded, and it kind of seems like you're just downsizing, basically, sort of trying to let go of some of the weight. So, if I can make this person deal with their shit on their own instead of coming to me, I'm gonna do that. If I can make this person or like this entire place do all of this on its own, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Anyways, you're sort of automating the process, letting everybody else deal with their own problems while you go off and sort all your stuff out. All right. At the same time, though, okay, so that's something that you're actively trying to pursue. It's something that you care about, sort of bringing things into balance, all of the areas of your life. Yet at the same time, possibly because you don't even realize you're doing it, you're sort of placing external affairs on the highest priority, specifically gain and abundance. So it seems like you're trying to make, let's say, family, friendships, relationships, and then work, business, school, and then, whatever else. Sort of seems like you're trying to balance all of those things, but without even realizing it, work or school or whatever the case is kind of coming in first place for you, and everything else is falling in second. So, for whatever reason, your money, your responsibilities, your finances, your work, your career, whatever, is kind of at the forefront. Even if you mentally are there, externally, everybody else just sees you as being kind of like this workaholic, essentially, sort of paying them no mind. All right. I hate it when a set of cards just makes no fucking sense. I really do. Sometimes they do too. They just make no fucking sense. Like in any other area of the spread, they'd make sense, but in this area of the spread, they make no damn sense. All right. That's tarot, though. It's not surefire. It doesn't actually read your future. It just makes you acknowledge parts of yourself that you may not have anyways. Or anyways. All right. So I don't think this is why you're actually doing all of these things, mind you. Like you're doing these things because you want to. All of this other stuff that you're doing because you actually want to. That said, it doesn't change the fact that that makes it sound worse. That said, there is that part of you where honestly you kind of want some recognition for what you're doing. You want some like acknowledgement. Like, damn, look at all that I'm doing for all y'all. Help me out, man. Do something. But we'll see. What's the outcome? Okay, so I kind of see you going further deeper into this workaholic hole that you've been digging. I'm going to go out on the limb and guess that your personal affairs, your relationships, friends, family, lover, yeah, no judgment, weird, gross, but no judgment. No, anyways, that was totally judgment. Anyways, yeah, no, it seems like the web of people in your life it's kind of more of a burden than anything for you right now. So you're just sort of throwing yourself even further into this. Well, I'm just gonna start ignoring y'all and just focus more on myself because nobody's listening to me. Nobody wants to help. Nobody wants to step up to the plate the same way I am. So to hell with the rest of y'all. I'm gonna do my own thing. All right. What does Gemini need to be mindful of? Yeah, I'm not sorry. Polygamy's gross. I'm not sorry. Relationships in general are gross. Yeah. I'd rather be single. The hell with all that noise. Friendship's cooler. Even if fuck friendship too. I like being alone, dude. Morning rituals. In the morning, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. If you don't brush, if the first thing that you do when you wake up isn't brushing your teeth, you're doing something wrong. Gemini, that was your reading for January 2024. It's the start of a new year. I'm kind of indifferent about whether I hope it resonated or not, because it's kind of a meh reading. But that was your reading. So, if it resonated, I hope it helped with the month ahead. That's all for now. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Until next time.